Welcome to your daily double reading. Today we are going to be getting insight and guidance for your upcoming opportunities. This of course is a short-term reading, so we're looking at opportunities coming up for you today and over the weekend. To do that, we're going to be using the Finding Inner Peace inspiration cards along with the Friends Tarot Mini to get 2 card combos for you to choose from. So you may want to start thinking about what kind of alignment you'd like to be in, what kind of opportunities you'd like to have for yourself, what those might feel like. You can open up your channel and ask which of these 2 card combos has some information for me about my upcoming opportunities and what I need to know about them. And these are inspiration cards that have an affirmation on them, which I really love. It's like an added bonus. So you may have an affirmation that you can take with you throughout the day and over the weekend, through the next few days. And I'm gonna add the tarot here. Nope. Specific card, there it is. Okay, thank you. And we'll set these. All right, card combo number 1 or card combo number 2. Once you've made your intuitive selection, you can head down to the description and click on the timestamp next to the card combo that's calling you and has information about your upcoming opportunities for you. And I will see you in your daily double reading. Hello Group 1 and welcome to your Daily Double today. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the first card combo here. We're looking into your upcoming opportunities and messages connected to them. Let's see what we have for you. Card number 11, that's a nice master number. Very nice. I am worthy. Wow. They're just talking about like noticing verbiage and like words, statements connected to your worthiness. So it's like the opportunity to express your worthiness, but not in such a blunt way, let's say. I am worthy is a very short statement. And it means something different or is connected to something different for everyone. So they're talking about like fleshing out that statement and making it more intricate or more personal. This says, I deserve more than just a comfortable and easy life. I am worthy of so much more. Yeah, it's like we're adding. You see that more, using the word more, so much more. It feels like they want you to come up with some sort of a statement or something like that that feels really personal to where you connect your worthiness energy. And also to notice through the next few days how that's showing up in your like psyche. That's the word they're using. I would have said it like in your mind and in your perception of yourself or what it is that you have. But they're saying in your psyche. So how you see yourself and your worth showing up in your life? What areas of life is it showing up in? How can you train your mind to understand that you are worthy without having to do anything extra? Like this may be connected to your innate energy, something like that. It looks like you're gonna have like a multitude of opportunities that are going to show you or provide you with the insight that you need to understand you are worthy, like no matter what. Let me see what's connected here. The 5 of Cups. This is a card of disappointment and sadness. You can see she's pretty sad here on a rock, kind of overlooking the bay. And she's got these 2 cups that she still has. And I feel like we were meant to be focusing on filling those cups. So maybe you're recovering from something that really was disappointing. Maybe you felt like something was taken away from you, or you maybe lost something, you lost an opportunity, or you lost something that you thought was maybe a sure thing, or, you know, something has happened where, yeah, they're talking about somebody could have left you. There's abandonment energy where it made you feel like undeserving or not worthy. And I think that that loss, whatever it is that you're processing with this card, that sadness, that mistake, whatever it is, it's an emotional sadness or processing of your emotions. You want to feel your feelings because they are the opportunity. They are the key for you to overcome that energy. And instead of, again, focusing on these spilled cups, that's the idea of the 5 of Cups. You focus only on these spilled cups and you forget about these 2 here that are still upright. So the goal and the opportunity for you is to realize what you already have and what you have had all along. And that's what makes you worthy. It's not something that you do or don't do, or something that someone else does or doesn't do, or gives to you or takes away from you. It's not about that. The opportunity here and through the weekend is for you to realize you've always been worthy. There's not anything that can change that. And I think that there's an emotional experience that's going on for you to remember that. And if this affirmation serves you, then of course, take it with you, write it down. But as I said at the start, I feel like there is something that's personal and unique to you, that we either add to the I am worthy, or we create like a larger mantra or a longer mantra that feels just personal. And remember, you've got double 1s here. So look out for those 11s, look out for 1s as the indicator for you to remember. And I would even say, if you see double 1s, 11, 11, or just 1s in general, notice what it is that you're saying to yourself at that time, because Spirit might be doing like a check on your, again, the verbiage, the language that you're using inside your head. That would be an indication of an opportunity to shift that if it's not positive, or to honor it and like pat yourself on the back, be proud of yourself if it is. All connected to your worthiness over the weekend, group number 1. This is it feels like a bit of a challenge energy just because we have the emotional vibe, but when you align with the 5 of Cups in a high expression, you're looking to shift your emotions and have a change of heart. And it's all connected to how you value yourself. And I would say, I would go even further to just say, the opportunity is to remember that your worthiness or your value is not dictated by what you do or don't do, what you have or don't have. And that's not the easiest lesson for any of us to learn usually on this physical plane. But that is the truth. And they want you to understand that. Everything is going to be gearing up to present you with opportunity after opportunity to understand that, not just in your head, but in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul. So I hope that this serves you today and over the weekend, because of course, you are worthy no matter what. If something resonated with you in this reading, please give it a thumbs up for me. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do that so you don't miss any of my future readings. And I will see you in the next Daily Double. Hello Group 2 and welcome to your Daily Double today. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the second card combo here for your upcoming opportunities and what we need to know about them over the weekend, today and over the weekend. 20, quieting my ego, ooh la la, and look at her third eye there, vibrantly purple. My ego is no longer taking control of my life. Rather, I allow my higher self to guide me. It's like we're coming from like flames into divinity. Well, first and foremost, there's going to be an opportunity for you to notice how your ego is presenting over the weekend, today and over the weekend. Because everybody's ego presents a bit differently, right? And depending on what it is that you're working through, you're going through, you're experiencing, your ego is going to use different kinds of like tricks and tools. Like your mind is going to try to, you know, do its thing to either manipulate you or trick you or get you an illusion or whatever it's trying to play, whatever game it's trying to play with you. So the first thing is going to be noticing, you know, what it is that your ego is saying. Quieting it means it's probably going to be loud, right? Oftentimes our mind and our ego is very loud, and our spirit is subtle and it whispers. And so if your ego is out of control and screaming, it's not so easy to hear the voice of your soul. You actually have to do, which is what's happening for you, Group 2, this weekend. You have to do the work to notice where it's screaming in order to be able to quiet it. If you're not even conscious that this is your ego talking to you and it's drowning out the voice of your spirit or your higher self, then you'll just be on its track, playing its game, doing the thing, right? Like listening to your ego only. So the first thing, like I said, the opportunity is to notice where your ego is loud, where it's controlling you, where it is running the show, right? That's first. Second, learning how to almost beat it at its own game, or in this case, quiet the ego so that you can hear your intuition and you can hear the voice of your soul, because here we can see that taking control of your life. My ego is no longer taking control of my life. So something's going on where you've been running on that track a bit, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, we all do that. Sometimes we all have egos and we can get swept up in in the tricks of the trade, and it's only really to serve you. This is why Spirit calls, your ego and your intuition besties or best friends, because your ego's being loud so that you can notice it and return to your intuition for a clue or an answer or an insight. You go like, that doesn't seem like what I want to be in or what I want to listen to, or what you're saying is just not necessarily what the vibration I want to be in or the frequency I want to be in, or this doesn't feel good to me. And then you go, let me see what my intuition has to say about this. And you have the conscious prompt to go, my ego is not the only thing that is able to guide me. My mind is not the only thing that is able to direct me. Let me ask the other part of myself that is infinite and wise. And that awakens your intuition and allows you to open up a channel to be able to hear what it's saying. So that's why they call them besties. Like, your ego and your mind is just doing its job, being loud, sometimes obnoxious, tricky, all that stuff, manipulative, in order for you to be like, wait a minute, and then return to your intuition. Right? So that's your opportunity. Return to your intuition, return to your divine self, quieting that ego. And that's all you have to do, is open up the channel, open up the door for your intuition to have a voice at the table. And remember, it's going to be speaking like this. It's going to be very low and subtle. It's not going to be yelling at you like this. Your ego's going, don't listen to that thing. Don't listen to that part. Don't do that. But if you allow, you will be able to hear the voice of your soul and your higher self and allow it to guide you. Let's see what we have connected. Ooh, the Fool card. Great. I think this is Joey and his duck about to walk off a building. So the Fool card is, it's a perfect depiction. The Fool card is the first card of the major arcana. It indicates risk, going for something, intuitively leaning in, even if you don't know the whole path, getting really excited about something. So maybe you're trying to make a decision, or there's this new idea that you've had, or something is calling you forward and you've been all up in your head about it. And what Spirit is saying is, as it concerns this new beginning that you're thinking about, facing, about to embark on, this risk that you're dreaming about taking or just about to take, as it concerns that, we need some time over the weekend to just not listen to what your mind has offered you up about it. What am I gonna do? I wonder what's gonna happen. Am I prepared enough? This is kind of crazy. Why would I do that? I feel like if I walk off this cliff, then I'm just gonna fall and splat, to my death, whatever is coming up. But for all we know, there's like a trampoline right here, or there's something beautiful that's going to make this a whole lot of fun. Sometimes the Fool can be a little naive. It's a very young spirit. So it's like when you're young and you just have no clue because you haven't lived enough life. You don't have enough experience. So you just go after things because you have no clue what could happen, really, because you have not experienced it yet. The energy of your intuition and your higher self is meant to guide you forward at this time. And the opportunity is for you to stop listening to your mind about whatever it is you're looking to start, or whatever you're going to embark upon, or whatever it is that you're excited about. Don't drown out your intuition, your higher self. We need that aspect. We need those opinions. We need that line in as well. We need both. Not just the ego going, let's do it. Who cares? Don't think about anything. Just go, go, go. I mean, your ego could be leading you down a path that isn't necessarily intuitively right for you, or perhaps there's timing involved. Like if you get gung-ho in the ego, you can be tricked by, they're like, if you don't do it now, it'll never happen. Now or never, that kind of energy. And your intuition will go, of course it's not now or never. Nothing that is meant for you is going to pass you by, but now is the time for you to go. So you get the verification from a different source, a much more grounded, calming, aligned source. And you'll know that it's your higher self. You'll know it's your intuition guiding you, even if it's saying kind of the same thing as your mind. By the way it feels. It won't feel stressful. It won't feel anxiety ridden. It won't feel uppity or sort of out of control. It will feel very grounded. It will feel very true. It will set in your system just right. It will feel like clarity. Sometimes it feels like relief. That's what you're looking for over the weekend. You have an opportunity to really awaken that beautiful sense of divinity within you and listen to what your higher self has to say. It's meant to guide you here in this new endeavor or in this new adventure that you're about to go on, or that you're thinking about going on. And Spirit is basically telling you, group 2, you got to listen. Time to listen to that. Quiet down the ego mind, no matter what it's saying, good or bad, and listen to your higher self here. There's some guidance that you need to take in. So I hope that serves you. I hope you'll take the time to do that over the weekend. I hope that this serves you today and for the next couple of days, and maybe the path forward for sure, group 2. If something's resonating with you in this reading, please give it a thumbs up. You can leave me a comment down below. And if you are not subscribed yet to the channel, please hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my future readings when I post them. And I will see you in the next Daily Double.